but you shouldn't be. Well, welcome to our Embody and Dream the Tarot. And Yaya is at the dentist with a toothache, nothing too serious, but she got an appointment. So yay, there's a celebration. So we're going to work with the 6 of coins. And I'll wait. We'll say the invocation first. We'll gather. Perhaps another person or two will join us. But first, again, just breathing in, just remembering in our soul work, we're always balancing the nervous system. We're always breathing in a nice, rich, full inhalation, which helps all the parts of us that are collapsed and depleted re-energize. And then there's always a nice, rich, full exhalation, which allows all the cells that are hypervigilant, that are stressed, hyper aroused in our fast-paced world, it allows them all to downregulate. So just doing this for just 30 seconds or a minute, just a nice, rich, full inhalation in your heart, nice, rich, full exhalation with that intention of balancing your nervous system. And just, if you know this invocation was one that Pierre Vilayet worked with towards the end of his life. And if you know it, great. If not, just resonate with these words. We invoke the one whose body is the body of the cosmos and our own galaxies and our own bodies, whose mind courses through our thinking and whose ecstasy arouses our acts of glorification, whose personality is customized as our personalities, whose presence is always here, whose consciousness is focalized as our consciousness, and whose reality is beyond our mind's reach. So I'm going to do our share screen. And here's the image you can just take in today, the 6 of coins. And as we've been exploring the 6s after the 5s, which seem to be a little bit of a down or a hard place from the perspective of our egos. But the 6s are really this wonderful new movement of abundance. And in the 6 of cups last time, we moved to sort of that purity, that innocence, that place when that water element that the cups represent is balanced. There's that beautiful sort of soul child in the middle of that white rose in the corner. And in this, there are these 2 hands coming together and the 6 of coins sort of joining together. And then we have the 6 coins and there's an infinity loop being formed. And it really brings us the sense of giving and receiving. And the coins are representing the earth element. So it's really giving and receiving on the material plane. And it's often thought of in terms of money, but it also can be giving and receiving in terms of our presence, our time, our support. When I think about all the things that happen all over the world, you know, I thought about especially what's happening in Maui for those of us who've been there and it's a very dear place with lots of friends there, the grief that comes up. And then that's a place we can give either abundance. Maui Strong is the way to give that was recommended by one of our friends. Or if we have time or presence or support. And if we can't give there, then we find something locally. And I thought about with this part of giving and supporting how that's everywhere. It's in the background of our lives. As we breathe in, we're receiving. It's that giving and receiving again. We receive the oxygen that the plants have been so kind, the plant kingdom, to make. So we breathe in that oxygen. We receive that. And as we exhale, we give back the breath, which is now a little more carbon dioxide, which is just what the plants want. So between us and the plants, with each inhalation and exhalation, there's a beautiful example of giving and receiving. Or like we take in the food, again, which can be from the animal or the plant kingdoms. We receive that, it's digested, it nourishes our body, and then we give back our fecal material and reinvigorate the soil in the plant kingdom. So really, when we look at an ecological perspective on our being, at every moment we're giving and receiving, and in interpersonal neurobiology, about 9 domains of integration in the brain, and the mudra in that, in the movements, is this. And we do that, just imagine that, and it comes back in again. And as we're doing that, you're imagining giving to all sentient beings. And as your arms come in, you can imagine just receiving. Let's just do that a couple of times. There's a beautiful Osho meditation in one of his dynamic meditations where the music goes very slow. And he says, you can't do this too slowly. We did it on a retreat years ago. And it's a beautiful movement. He has music in the background. So just imagine breathing out, just giving your time, presence, support, resources, if you have an abundance of those, and then receiving. And 1 or 2 more times, just feeling that movement of giving to all sentient beings, and then receiving. And take a moment to just let the image just soak in without even words, just looking at the image for a moment, breathing it in and breathing it back. It's that practice sometimes of Lectio Divina, where we take a word from a sacred scripture, or in this case, an image from this beautiful deck, the Sufi Tarot, and we just stay with it and let us contemplate, let us meditate, just breathing that in and out. And you can start, keep on with your hands if you wish, as we just stay with the symbol a little longer. For me, I find something so touching about the 2 hands, just gently touching, coming together. And I think of that song, The Dance of Universal Peace. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, in this we live. Say that one more time. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, in this we live. And that's really the spirit of this card. So we'll move into our soul work. You can sit if you want, but I invite you to stand up and move to receive the gift of your body in whatever shape or form it is this morning. We'll just begin by just tuning into our breaths, to the giving and receiving through the breath for a moment. You can have, if you wish, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, whatever way you're most comfortable, but this is a nice mudra to bring us into our heart, into our emotional body, into the belly, into the physical body. You can think of the physical body as a beautiful gift we've received so our consciousness can manifest and know and understand and explore and learn. But again, ritual inhalations, breathing in, receiving prana, ritual exhalation, letting go, anything ready to be released. Any cells that are busy, letting them know nothing to do, nowhere to go right now. This is just a time for you, for each of us. We're each in a safe space, hopefully a place we won't be interrupted for the next few minutes. If so, if interruptions come, there's something you need to attend to, you can attend to. Otherwise, just letting whatever just float and drift by as you're finding this still point, this place of center. And then as you breathe in, with this rich, full inhalation, really receiving with each inhalation, you can do the water breath, breathing in through the nose and out to the mouth, perhaps like blowing through a straw. So imagine inhaling through the nose, receiving, exhaling to the mouth, giving back, releasing, letting go, making it a little richer, a little fuller, a little deeper. And the water element lets us flow, lets us take in whatever we're receiving and give back. It's like that water wheel spinning around, being fluid, flowing with life. And as you do that, you can imagine breathing into your feet and toes and ankles, perhaps moving them a little bit as you really bring this light, this life, this life energy into feet, toes, ankles. You can move them, you can wiggle them. You can just bring your intention to really fully feel and experience and breathe this life energy in. And breathing out, stress, tension, anything ready to be released, ready to be let go. And using my voice as a guide, you can explore, you can move faster, slower. But no, we're all just joined together with this exploration of the Six of Coins, of giving and receiving. And as we just begin to breathe and move, just inviting all the different selves, all your different parts to contemplate this image, to contemplate this aspect of life. Letting that move up into especially ankles and then into your shins and calves. You can move them one direction, the other. Imagine walking in slow motion, toe heel going up, shins, calves, knees, kneecaps, back of the knees. You might even want to move down and massage them. And especially as we do this, since we're moving up to our also we're deepening on pleasure and presence. Especially notice what feels good in your feet, toes, ankles, shins, calves, knees. There's always pain and suffering, but there's also always parts that feel good, relaxed, joyful, pleasant. And the mind always is a survival mechanism, especially with me as a 6 on the Enneagram, wants to go to what's wrong and what's the problem. Takes a little effort and nudge, but really begin to notice what feels good as you breathe in to your feet, toes, and lower legs. That life energy and letting go of anything ready to be released as you exhale. Really saying hi to your body, the gift of your body that we received at birth. That will give back to the earth, the soil at death. Perhaps smiling a little bit to your feet, toes, lower legs. Breathing in their presence. Breathing back. Relaxation. Thanks. Perhaps a little hum if you want. And then into your thighs, hips, hip sockets, the femur, hip sockets, the femur bone deep inside, all the quadriceps muscles, all the muscles in that upper leg, hips, hip sockets, moving that, stretching it a little bit if you want, staying with the water breath, rich full inhalation to the nose, rich full exhalation to the mouth. Since water likes to dance and move, playing a little bit if you wish with your upper legs down into your whole legs. Imagine the fluid flowing. The life energy, the prana, the chi, all flowing, moving, dynamic. Again, noticing anything that feels good, that feels pleasant, pleasurable. Then moving into our hips, hip sockets and the pelvis, and really moving the pelvis perhaps side to side, gentle movements back and forth. Ooh, maybe front to back. Ooh. Circles in one way or the other. Ooh, sort of imagining that hula hoop. Ooh, and then it's your abdomen, your belly. Ooh, put in massaging, pressing. Do that massage. You go starting on the right side, up, over and down, massaging the intestine, especially that large intestine. Ooh, or resting your hands on your belly, on your lower back. Ooh, moving it a little bit, perhaps. Really feeling any places in there that feel good to stretch, to move. Ooh, you might even bend from side to side. Ooh. 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 Circles, perhaps waist circles. Ooh. Ooh. Really thankful for your whole digestive system. Breathing in, rich full inhalation. Ooh. Breathing out, releasing, letting go. With each exhalation, imagine just giving back, giving to the earth, giving presence, time, support. Ooh. Ooh. And then your breath, your awareness, your loving attention coming up into your torso, into your chest, heart, lungs, thymus. And feel them expanding as you breathe in, like that balloon. And breathing out, ooh, contracting. Ooh. Feeling that for a few breaths. Ooh. 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 And feel anything that feels pleasurable in that. And then perhaps if you can, moving your upper chest from side to side, from left to right. Ooh. And then front to back. Ooh. Enjoying that movement. Ooh. Ooh. Be like the baby who's just exploring and discovering their body and that they can move it. It's like, wow. Ooh, and perhaps circles with your chest if you can do that. Ooh. Ooh, you can massage or tap too if that helps. Ooh. Ooh. Inhale, receiving that breath, that oxygen, the prana, the chi. Exhalation, ooh, giving back, letting go. Ooh. And then up into your shoulders. And ooh, enjoying moving them. Ooh, let that element of play come in a little bit. Ooh, whether you move them together or separately, explore Like, these are my shoulders. Wow, all the muscles, the ligaments, the bones, the tendons. Wow. Ooh, and then let that move out into your upper arms. Ooh. Elbows. Ooh. Forearms. Ooh. Hands, fingers. Ooh. Moving, stretching, exploring, ooh, playing. Ooh. And see what feels pleasurable, what feels good about just being, about moving. Ooh, let that in. Ooh, receive that. Ooh. Ooh. And then into your neck, perhaps side to side. Ooh. It's a lazy day, can't go too slow in moving the neck. Ooh. And then front and back if you want. Ooh. Circles. Ooh. And the other way. Ooh. Massaging your neck if you wish. Your shoulders, the trapezius up into the neck with it inserts into the spine. Ooh. Ooh. And then the throat, the vocal cords, really feeling, perhaps just washing, nourishing, holding. Ooh. As you inhale, receiving the silence. As you exhale, ooh, giving your breath perhaps a sound or a hum. Ooh. 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 And then into your whole face, skull, head, scalp, the breath flowing into your eyes, ears, nose, mouth, all the sense organs. Ooh. Ooh. We receive sound through the ears. Ooh. Fragrance to the nose. Ooh. Imagine breathing in the fragrance of flowers. Ooh. Our sense organs receive this external life and the taste of the mouth. Ooh. Ooh. And then we receive touch to the skin, perhaps stroking, touching the arms, perhaps just feeling breeze or the sun or the air around you, the clothes on your body. We receive touch. Ooh. And what we can give back is our loving attention, to pay attention to the gifts of the senses. Ooh. And then our eyes receive light. Ooh, with them open or closed, if you wish, just breathing in the light, receiving the light, the colors, the shapes, the form. Ooh, giving back our attention, our awareness. Ooh. 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 Receiving the gift of the room, the space you're in, the space all around you. Ooh. Take a moment to imagine all the senses receiving through them. As you inhale, ooh, as you exhale, giving your attention back. Ooh. Taking a few more water breaths, really just focusing on just the giving, the letting go. As you breathe in, the arms can come up. As you breathe down, this flow of giving to life, to friends, to family. Money, time, support, presence. Flowing out into your life, giving your presence. And then from your heart, just imagine giving love, this loving presence. Breathing into your heart and then then we'll move for a little bit to the fire breath, breathing into the mouth. Nice, rich, full inhalation, receiving all that juiciness, the fire of your life energy. Out to the nose, relaxing into all you receive. Breathing in the energy, life energy, the aliveness in each cell in your body. Giving thanks for that as you exhale through the nose. Let that go down into your feet and toes and ankles, receiving the fire, the life energy, kundalini, prana, chi. Just surrendering, giving thanks for that as you move, perhaps shake, wiggle them a little more aliveness here. Into your knees, kneecaps. Perhaps letting them wiggle, shake a little, if you wish. You can do that outwardly. If you're quiet, you can just imagine that vibration, that shaking. Feeling the physical body, and underneath it, that subtle energetic body. The light, the life, the fire element. To your thighs, hips, hip sockets. Breathing in the gift, receiving life, life energy. Then into your pelvis and your belly, little shaking happening. Imagining that inner child just rejoicing, playing, the body self, just celebrating life, celebrating the body. Yeah, we all have the parts that are a little difficult or challenging, but feeling all the good, everything that feels nice, pleasant, relaxed, enjoying that. Then the chest, arms. Just letting your body shake, wiggle as you breathe that fire breath in. Then the neck, head. Shaking down low. Letting all the cells know it's okay to move, it's okay to shake right now. Maybe it wasn't a long time ago, but right now, just asking them to step aside so you can just enjoy your body, whether you shake in a more refined manner or really go for it, whichever way, just enjoying the presence of your physical body and the aliveness, the life energy, the prana, the chi that flows and infuses. And a few more. And as you still really sensing in into your heart, into your arms, legs, into your belly center, feeling this aliveness, feeling this subtle sense of presence, of aliveness, of prana, the vastness of presence. Doing whatever breath you wish. Or perhaps the earth breath, to really just hold this sense of receiving that we experienced in balance with the water, but especially with the fire breath, and giving. And then as you're ready, slowly finding your way to, you can stay standing or to a sitting position if you wish. You can lie down if you want, unless you fall asleep. And taking a moment to settle in again. And if you wish, there's always that card up there if you wish to see that, but just imagine these 6 coins, imagine that infinity loop, the 2 hands, the sense of giving and receiving. You continue to breathe with a nice rich full inhalation and a nice rich full exhalation. Just as you do that, bringing your awareness, attention, inviting all yourselves to bring the awareness and attention to your heart, to your physical heart and the subtle heart behind the heart. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, but breathe in and out of your heart. And then as you continue to do that, just listen to this invocation. I walk with beauty before me. I walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty all around me as I walk the beauty way. May all my thoughts be beautiful. May all my words be beautiful. May all my actions be beautiful as I live and walk my life the beauty way. So as you continue to breathe in and out of your heart center, imagine your chest soft and porous, in and out of your heart. Just begin to imagine a place that's a place of beauty that you've walked in, a place of nourishment, a place that's special, a place where you were cared for, a time you were loved, a time of light, of life, of love, of harmony, of beauty. And perhaps it's a place from your past, a place you've been to or spent time in. Perhaps it's a place you've read about or dreamed about, but whatever, just taking a few moments to imagine whether you see or feel, hear, taste, smell, touch, or just imagine this place in your heart of nourishment and of beauty. Any selves that are busy, inviting them to join you in this place or to step aside. Letting them know it's time to slow down and drop in and receive nourishment. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. And then as you're resting in this place, with all love and all respect, call upon high self, your inner guide, your beloved, the angel of your being, your ally, whether it comes as a felt sense of presence or you see an animal ally or a wise being or a sphere of light, the sun in your heart, whatever way, just we welcome you, beloved high self, for a time of communion, a time of guidance, a time of dialogue, but beginning by forming that infinity loop, receiving the blessing, the light, the love, the light from high self, infusing you as conscious self, and breathing back thankfulness, love, gratitude, just letting that circuit of giving and receiving between you and your high self. Really experiencing the giving, the receiving between you and this deep aspect of your soul. And then, beloved high self, asking your high self for any guidance, any communication about this process of giving and receiving, to know on all levels of manifestation, any direction, any guidance for us, for ourselves, on how to really experience, move to open to this aspect of life, or any insights around it. We ask high self for your guidance and direction around understanding and moving more deeply into this natural process of giving and receiving. And recognizing that every self has this capacity to give and receive. We welcome in all the selves that give. We welcome in first that giving energy, and the selves that really enjoy and embrace that giving energy. Just get to know those selves for a moment. Just feel them in your body and open to any communication, anything they wish you to know, or any way you can help them. Perhaps they help you experience some kind of inherent goodness or satisfaction when we willingly give, when all our selves are in alignment so that we can give. And then we also welcome in those that may be hesitant or reluctant or hold on tight, whether it's money or time or support or presence. We welcome those in too, and take a moment to just get to know them, to feel them in your body, the ones that hold back, that it's so hard for them to give. Usually because they didn't receive enough, but we just welcome them in for a moment, really feel them in your body. Just open to them. Invite them to share what they're worried about, what they're afraid of might happen. They probably had a good reason for holding on tight. Get to know their story and how you can help them. And then invite all those that enjoy giving, all those that are hesitant, to enter into that breath with you, with high self, to just be there and accept each other. As we move to those who, in this process of receiving, just really take a moment and imagine you're in relation. Just really welcoming in all those who receive this gift of receiving money, time, energy, support, breath, kindness from others, from the world. Just enjoy those, feel them in your body, listen, opening to all the parts that receive and enjoy receiving. Get to know them, their stories, their feelings, their thoughts about receiving, about the pleasure of receiving. Knowing that we can receive in an open, sort of porous way, and we can receive in this grabbing way for parts that are so hungry, that we're malnourished physically, emotionally, letting them know that they can receive. You're going to give them attention. And you're giving them attention right now. And then the ones that are hesitant to receive, we welcome you too into the sacred space, the garden of our hearts. Take a moment to get to know these ones that are hesitant to receive. And feel them in your body, in their fear or trepidation, any thoughts or beliefs they have about receiving. Just open, welcome them. Let them know you want to know their story. You want to get to know them a little bit. And then just have the ones that welcome receiving, the ones that grasp around it, and the ones that are afraid of it. just letting them all be together, inviting them to just see each other, to know each other for a moment. To know there's so many parts and energies about receiving inside each of us, so many different selves or layers of different selves. And then imagine all these parts around receiving, all the selves around giving, inviting them to just join into this natural breath with you, with high self, of breathing in, receiving, breathing out, giving. Letting them all feel the flow, letting them all, they're all there. And you're going to get to know and work with them more and more over time and help them come into balance, help them with whatever challenges they had around these two processes that are so essential to all life. They're just letting everyone know, being held by you and the light, the love, the light of high self just flowing down. High self is giving. All we have to do is open and receive, and then just give thanks back for all we're given and all we give. And we'll take a deep breath as you're ready. And bow down with the sacred sound Hu, giving thanks for all we've received, for meeting more of our inner family. Another deep breath in as we're down. And as we Hu, coming up to the outer world. Beginning to give our attention to our outer and inner lives. And as you're ready, you can just reflect on your journey this morning. You want to write or jot something down or stretch or whatever you need to take care of yourself.